What's up, coaster lovers? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have something a little bit different for you guys. Instead of the usual countdown, which I have been uploading for the past few weeks, today's video will be my face reveal. So there you guys go. And also my first ever reaction video. So for my first ever reaction, I will be reacting to the newly released West Coast Racers at Six Flags Magic Mountain coaster parody by no other than Coaster Studios. This just came out today at about an hour ago as of when I'm recording this. And I've always really liked the coaster parodies. They are very well done. So let's find out how the West Coast Racers parody stacks up. Alright, and without further ado, let's play the video.
From the park that can't even duel their current dueling coaster comes the result of execs deciding the easier solution is to build a completely new dueling coaster instead of just fixing their old one. Look, I love new rides just as much as the next guy, but is it really that hard to stop a train at the base of the green side so the blue side can catch up? That's all we wanted, but no, that's fine. This is cool. That works. West Coast Racers. Or as I like to call it, West Coast Delayers. Yeah, if you thought I was going to wait to introduce the fact that this thing didn't even open in its opening year, you're wrong. Because we're jumping right in. It's time to play a little game I like to call, What Will Happen Before West Coast Racers Opens? Here's how it works. I'm going to list off a bunch of things that might have happened before West Coast Racers opened to the public, and you have to guess which are real and which are fake. Now, let's meet our contestants. The Six Flags 2020 announcement video. All of Galaxy's Edge opening. Orion topped off. Iron Gwazi topped off. Texas Stingray testing. And Taylor time traveling back to when he was 5 years old so he can finally get the Magic Flyer coaster credit. So what will it be? Choose carefully. Which are real?
The first five.
Time's up. If you guessed all of the above, congratulations, you're correct. I know. It is kind of hard to believe that Orion was topped off before West Coast opened. But what can we say? Some things simply aren't explainable. Gaze in amazement as the park with the most coasters in the world announces an unprecedented 20th roller coaster, which by the time it opens is only their 19th. Which I don't even mind, because ladies and gentlemen, we can finally breathe a sigh of relief, because we no longer have to deal with Green Lantern anymore. Yeah, it's the Canadians' problem now. So, once again, Magic Mountain fails in ever owning 20 coasters.
I mean, West Coast Racers is cool, I guess, but you know what coaster Magic Mountain really needs?
A Giga?
No. And frankly, I don't care. Can't you guys just be content with what you got? Until Energylandia takes the record from you, you can cool it with the new additions. So please, stop trying to convince me that a water coaster would be a perfect fit and... Actually, that would be pretty cool. Okay, fine, but only after we get our dive-spinning and Giga Coaster. So, after months of watching dirt get shoved around and eventually concluding it's a lost cause, at last get the email that the ride will in fact open. Just not when you wanted it to. You want to ride in 2019? Well, if you're a Six Flags Double Platinum Elite Supreme Deluxe with lettuce, tomato, and no onions pass member, you can ride the very last week of the year. As for everyone else, yeah, you gotta wait a whole nother decade. AKA January 9th. So is it a 2019 coaster or a 2020 coaster? The world may never know. Enter the newest area of Magic Mountain, the above-ground underground. Here we see Six Flags embracing their roots and theming an entire land to what guests find when they exit a Six Flags park.
Why is this place themed like that one time I got beat up in a back alley?
Dang, that took a turn real fast. How can we make this more upbeat? Oh, food! Because in this land, we'll find unique food offerings that you can't find anywhere else. Like chicken tenders, soft pretzels, ice cream, and candy. Can't wait. Can someone please tell me why they don't sell cookies with white icing on one side and yellow icing on the other? It'd be an instant hit. I can see it now. West Coast Wafers. Coming this spring to the underground. But wait, there's more. Now there's the West Coast Racers model. You build it yourself, because these days, when the crews aren't fast enough, you've got to do everything yourself.
Ooh,
This looks really complicated. It might take me about a year
Oh, the
to
guy
build
from
it. I'll have it done by June.
Theme Park
End of
Obsession.
December.
I think that's the
You
channel's
know,
name.
it's too bad no one can take this ride seriously and look past the fact that it's one giant meme, because it's actually really fun. Airtime, bank turns, inversions, multiple crossovers, 2 rides in one. I love Twisted Colossus. Walk through the area that teaches kids playing in the street is okay, and get a glimpse of Magic Mountain's second parking lot coaster. But that's not all. We also got Apocalypse, the lapping stock of the park for closing for an obnoxiously long refurbishment. So thank goodness it's back open, so now we can get back on what is suddenly now one of the best rides in the park? Dang, Six Flags, how'd that happen? I don't think any of us actually expected the ride to be this good now. Like you actually did such a good job that it's somehow better than the new ride you just built right next to it. Now that's impressive. Begin your experience on Backlot Stunt Coaster by entering the queue and taking note of the garage theming, carefully crafted to look like West Coast Customs' actual shop in Burbank. Unfortunately, I had no idea what West Coast Customs even was prior to this ride, so I don't appreciate any of this stuff. Dispose of that drink you just paid for in a sink you totally thought was just theming, and enter the station. Attempt to board your vehicle, only to get caught in the middle of that glorious chaos that occurs when you load and unload on the same side of the station. Conform your body into various positions you didn't know you could make as you try to shove into the world's tightest trains. Don't forget to buckle your uncomfortable collar and prepare to race. The new Mountain Racer, engineered to navigate sharp turns, quick transitions, and sudden changes in speed. And with state-of-the-art seatbelt and shoulder strap, there's no way you're coming out of that seat. You'll be riding alongside your friends in no time. So sit back, put your hands in the air, and take a ride like you've never done before. Except in every other car you've been in. The new Mountain Racer, now available at your local Premier dealer.
You should have got on a BMW.
Accelerate at a speed and fly straight to the best part of the ride, an ejector-filled high-five maneuver, the second in America, which also happens to be the second in this park. Cross over and under the other train, flipping through inversions and bank turns, and speed up into the West Coast Racers official photo op. Plunge into a twisted spaghetti bowl of track, and more importantly, supports. You guys see how complicated this structure is? Looks straight out of 10-year-old me's Connects coasters. Overly complicated, kinda ugly, doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but gets the job done, so who cares? And if it felt like you just finished a great ride, you didn't. You're only halfway through a great ride. All that waiting finally paid off. Not only did you find the second half of Full Throttle, but you got something the world's never seen before. That'll satisfy the fanboys for sure.
I could get used to this.
Same.
Same. You guys done West Coast Racers yet? Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, probably best in the park. Way better than Maverick. Probably Dragster too.
What do you mean?
Something strong. Something that'll strike fear in the hearts of many.
I was thinking Still Vengeance. We could call him #1 for short.
Still Vengeance isn't even top 10 worthy. Hey, I'm trying to annoy you. Pay attention to me.
Ooh, what about Millennium Force?
That's a lovely name.
You could call him overrated for short.
Did you hear something?
You know what? You're just jealous. Jealous that West Coast Racers is such a good ride, and you can't top that.
That's cute.
It's not cute. It's the truth.
No, the baby's cute. Look at those little cheeks.
Please, just fight back. I'm so bored. I miss you, man. I miss us.
There is no us. There never was. I have more important things to worry about, like naming this random baby.
Wait a minute. That's not your baby?
We found him in Camp Snoopy.
That isn't your son?
Hey, Cedar Point fan baby can be whoever he wants.
I think it's better this way. Plus, if I was pregnant, I couldn't ride any of the rides.
Plus, now we can use parent swap.
It means we never have to wait.
And you thought I was insane.
I'm sorry, man. I have a life now. I don't have time for dumb arguments anymore.
You're literally arguing about naming somebody else's child.
Oh, I got it. Cedar Creek Mine Ride.
I love it. It's perfect.
Hagrid's Magical
That was
Racers
great.
West Coast Adventure, the only quadruple launch coaster in the state of Gosh dang it, SeaWorld!
Hold up. Go back for a second. What do you say about, SeaWorld? Hagrid's Magical Racers West Coast Adventure combines West Coast Races and Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure.
Hagrid's Magical Racers West Coast Adventure, the only quadruple launch coaster in the state of Gosh dang it, SeaWorld!
Oh, SeaWorld San Diego. At first I thought that was Icebreaker. Okay, yeah, that was great. Just as always, you know, very well done and pretty funny. I do wonder, you know, the person who said should have gotten a BMW. I wonder if that was the same person as, you know, the B&M girl. And then, you know, the woman with the Cedar Point fanboy. I wonder if that was the Cedar Point fangirl, the same person from the Steel Vengeance parody. They looked like different people, but it'd be interesting if they were the same people, you know. But yeah, that about does it for this first ever reaction. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts of this is down in the comment section below. And also, if you liked it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more coaster related content. You turn on post notifications so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And right before I leave, I have another reaction coming this Saturday. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, look forward to that. And until then, catch you next time.